Haste.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the first video of 2021. With no better way to usher in the new year than to do a video on the top rated Risk of Rain 2 mods. I have a previous video on my favorite mods, but this video I wanted to showcase the top 10 mods that are currently rated, so there might be some overlap between the old video and this one. Once again, if you're new to modding in Risk of Rain 2, the website to visit is thunderstore.io, which provides all information on each mod and how to install the mods. Don't worry, links will be in the description down below. So to kick off this list, we'll start with the number 10 most popular mod, which is RogueWisp by Rain. RogueWisp is a new survivor built entirely from scratch, which is really awesome. And not only does this mod include a new survivor, but Rain also added a new boss that spawns in the late game. Late game meaning around the time that the overloading worm spawns. I don't think there's any way to compare this survivor to any of the existing ones that are already in the game, because all of his skills are so fresh and new. The RogueWisp is primarily a ranged survivor, utilizing its flame charges to boost all of its skills. Visually, the character looks amazing and the gameplay is very fun and smooth. Definitely try this one out. Next is number 9, the Vegeta mod by King Grinov. It's everyone's favorite Saiyan who yells over 9,000. Vegeta is straight out of the Dragon Ball series and is able to perform most of his familiar moves. Being a Saiyan, Vegeta uses and charges his ki while performing attacks on enemies, and has a skill that can also generate ki over time. Vegeta has passive mechanics which gives him the ability to achieve Zenkai stacks if you stay below 20% HP for 30 seconds. These Zenkai stacks permanently increase Vegeta's stats, which rewards a risky playstyle. The best part of Vegeta is his ability to transform Super Saiyan. Once your power level increases, you can transform at will, increasing all of your stats even more. This is a great mod for all DBZ fans out there, so definitely check this one out. Next on the list is number 8, the ClassicItems mod by ThinkInvis. This mod adds a lot of items that didn't make the cut from Risk of Rain 1 into Risk of Rain 2. To give a short warning, these items are not fully optimized for balance, so sacking certain combos will give you a completely broken run. But that's all we're striving for anyways. I won't go over all the descriptions of each item because I think the video would be way too long, but I'll show a list of the items added, and I'll probably make a video later going over this mod more in depth so I can discuss what each item does. A lot of these items from Risk of Rain 1 have really cool effects that I wish could be added into Risk of Rain 2, and who knows, maybe QUMU is trying to add them, but the balancing definitely will be hard to get to. So if you want this nostalgia trip, this mod will bring back all the feels, and just don't get carried away with how OP you are, because when you go back to the regular game, some of these items just don't hit that same spot. Next we have number 7, the BanditReloaded mod by Muffin. The Bandit is now a playable survivor straight out of Risk of Rain 1. This mod is really special in the fact that it feels like a regular character and not a mod. Last year, QUMU had a competition on which character from Risk of Rain 1 should be added, and the captain won, but luckily we had this Bandit mod to play with. All of his skills are exactly the same and everything feels very balanced. And to add something even more awesome, the Bandit comes with 4 alternative skills, so if you want to try something different, you have that option too. Thank you to Muffin for this mod, because we don't know if or when the Bandit will be added in the future. Next is number 6, the ShareSuite mod by FunkFrog and Sepondo. So, I know we all have that friend in our life that just can't help themselves from unintentionally or intentionally stealing all the items from the teleporter boss, or just happens to swoop by and yoink our items from our chests. Well, now we don't have to fight anymore because ShareSuite is a mod that lets you all share all the items in multiplayer. So any item picked up by a player is now split evenly between all players. This allows everyone in the game to scale up evenly so that one player doesn't get to have all the fun. If this seems too easy, you don't have to worry because everything can be customized. So if you want legendary items and lunar items not be shared, then you can. Everything is balanced very well, making this mod a must-have for all multiplayer games. Next is number 5 with the Sniper mod from Rain. The Sniper is another survivor from Risk of Rain 1 that is now playable in Risk of Rain 2. The sniper was also in the running to becoming an official Risk of Rain 2 character, but sadly didn't win. But we don't have to be sad, because sad backwards is Das, and Das not okay. We still have the sniper mod to play with. All of his skills stayed true to the original game, as much as possible, and is balanced to be the best that he can be. I know implementing these characters can't be easy, and then to balance them is 10 times more difficult, but the sniper still feels like a great survivor to play with in his new 3D world. +1 for another survivor on the nostalgia trip. Next is number 4, with the Enforcer mod by Enforcer Gang. Last on the list for the Risk of Rain 1 gang is the Enforcer. Do I even need to say it again? The captain beat out the Enforcer, so he isn't an official survivor. But thanks to Enforcer Gang, we can still experience playing him in the Risk of Rain 2 world. All of his skills are the same as the original, but there are an additional alternate skills that can be unlocked as well to spice up that gameplay. +2 for another survivor on the nostalgia trip. Next is number 3, the BiggerBazaar mod by Magnus Magnusson. This mod expands the Newt Bazaar to hold even more items. Usually, when you complete a stage, all of your money is converted into experience. However, with this mod, you keep your money if you enter a blue portal, which allows you to spend your money for even more items in the bazaar. They have all tier items, each costing more than the other, as well as lunar pods for those random lunar items. This is a great mod to have to speed up the progression of your games, if you don't want to use the command artifact, of course. Next is the number 2 mod, the ItemStatsMod by OnTrigger. This mod calculates and shows the stack bonuses of items in the tooltips. This is super useful when you want to calculate how to get 100% proc chances from items, and is very useful for beginners when learning about all the items in the game. I don't think there's much more to add, but this is a great mod to use and one that I still use currently. And now, onto the number 1 rated mod, the Goku mod by King Grinyov. Similar to the Vegeta mod, the Goku is also a playable survivor hailing all the way from the DBZ universe. I have a video on Goku and all of his skills if you want to see a little bit more in depth, but the gist is the same as Vegeta. He gains and uses Ki for his skills, and once gaining enough power level is able to transform Super Saiyan to power up and become OP. I highly recommend playing as Goku. He's very well balanced, and once you get to the late game, he becomes very strong and it's just overall fun to play with. On a bonus note, if you have Goku and Vegeta in the same game, you're able to perform a combination attack once per stage, which allows you to fire a beam dealing a whopping 5,000% damage over 3 seconds for a combined 10,000% damage. Definitely check this out if you and a friend just want to join a map and create havoc. Well, I tried to keep it short, but those are the top 10 rated mods currently at the start of 2021. Things may change in the future, but all of these mods are definitely worth trying out. On a side note, if you're trying to play multiplayer with mods, make sure that everyone in your party has the same mods installed. Some may work if just the leader has it, but most need everyone to have it. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And only 10% of people who watch are subscribed, so make sure to press that button for more content. And once again, thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.